English GCV guidebook Doris Yin, 61 Topics, 5th edition, is essentially a collection of articles, Q&As, and teachings about the global consensus value GCV of pi, $314,159, and its role in Pi Network's roadmap. Doris Yin frames it as both an educational and motivational guide for pioneers. Here's a full breakdown in Q&A format with explanation paragraphs covering key points from across the 61 topics. HAR 1. What is GCV, $314,159, and why is it important? GCV stands for Global Consensus Value, fixed at $314,159 per pi. It is not a price, like assets, but a currency value scale, similar to ancient coinage where governments defined weights of gold or silver in coins. Explanation. By setting pi's value at $314,159, pioneers establish a stable, trusted benchmark that avoids speculation and ensures pi functions as a currency, not an investment tool. Supply and demand decide pi's price. Doris argues that pi is not meant for speculation. If it were left to exchanges, pi could be undervalued, harming pioneers and risking regulatory closure. Explanation. By enclosing mainnet for 3 years, the core team CT allowed pioneers to set value through consensus, creating millions of GCV transaction records to prove stability before open mainnet. 3. What is the OR team? CT handles technical infrastructure, blockchain security nodes. Pioneers are responsible for creating value, ecosystem building, and adoption. Explanation. Many pioneers mistakenly expect CT to announce price or push businesses. Instead, pioneers must lead bartering, merchant adoption, and ecosystem growth. CT respects pioneer set GCV if it ensures Pi's success. 4. Why $314,059 specifically? It rep symbolizing Pi Network's mission. Explanation. The number is both symbolic and practical, serving as a universal benchmark that is high enough to discourage speculation, but stable enough to serve as a global settlement currency. Question 5. How can GCV be maintained until open mainnet (OM)? By ensuring avoiding low price barter or black market trading and promoting partial Pi plus fiat payments. Explanation. Merchants need fiat for taxes, salaries, and rent, so partial payment, e.g., 30% Pi, 70% fiat, encourages adoption without financial risk. Over time, as confidence grows, merchants can move to full Pi. 6. Why partial Pi payments matter? It balances both sides. Pioneers save money, merchants explanation. This creates real business activity, proving to CT that the Pi economy is safe for OM without official price announcements. 7. Why is bartering important? Small local barters, even $1.10, generate blockchain records at GCV and strengthen Como. Merchants were hesitant due to inconsistent pricing, so pioneers themselves must barter to show united price records, giving merchants and CT confidence to scale up. 8. What are the stages of Pi as a currency? Stage 1. Scale of value, establishing GCV through pioneer-led transactions. Stage 2. Circular and ecosystem adoption. Stage 3. Storage and settlement, becoming a stable, universal, like global currency. Explanation. Doris stresses Pi must achieve universality, stability, and liquidity to function as real money. Knock 9. Why did CT delay KYC and OM? CT waited until pioneers proved consensus and value stability. Explanation. Without pioneer support, rushing OM would risk undervalue at CT's stance. The ball is in pioneers' hands. 10. How to build momentum for OM through petitions, social media unity, global conferences, and spreading GCV education. Explanation. Doris compares pioneers to stars holding the moon. CT and education. Pioneers create legitimacy for OM. 11. Why do some criticize GCV as unrealistic? Because they mistake Pi for a speculative asset. Explanation. Doris clarifies GCV is not about affordability per coin, it's about creating a measurement unit for global trade. E is fixed by governments. 12. What risks should pioneers watch out for? Forgetting or leaking wallet passphrase. Low value barter records weakening consensus. Expecting CT, banks, or governments to make Pi succeed without community action. Explanation. Success dependability. Pioneers must act as owners, not just participants. In summary, the guidebook stresses that Pi is not an investment but a currency. Its value, 314,159 Ls, is set by consensus, not markets, to ensure stability and avoid speculation. CT provides infrastructure, but pioneers are the true builders, through barter ecosystem creation aiding GCV awareness. Open mainnet, OM, depends on proving stability, unity, and merchant adoption.